What's up, guys? Today's video is on the top 10 best Sony cameras 2024 through extensive research and testing. I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price performance or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. The A6100 has a 180-degree touchscreen for selfies and vlogging, as well as 4K video and a quicker and more powerful focusing mechanism. We weren't blown away by the A6100 when it first came out, since it cost significantly more than the A6000, but after a couple of years, the A6100 is virtually as cheap as the A6000, which has creeped up, and is unquestionably a superior camera. However, we have heard that Sony has suspended manufacture of the A6100 due to chip supply concerns and the disruption created by the global pandemic. So while the A6100 is still on the market, its long-term future appears to be in doubt. The Sony A6400 is the middle A6000 series camera, sitting above the A6100 and below the top-of-the-line A6600. It does, however, have a super-fast, super high-tech focusing mechanism and excellent 4K video capabilities. The image quality is still excellent, but this camera's true value is as a vlogging tool for single-handed content creation. Its 180-degree screen is essential here, rotating up and over to face you to aid with framing, facial expressions, and delivery as you show footage to the camera. The top-of-the-line A6600 has greater specifications, but with any camera, especially Sony models, you must be careful not to overpay for high-tech features you don't need, such as cutting-edge AF or excessively rapid burst settings. The Sony A6700 is a natural step up from the A6600 that preceded it. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, still delivering a tiny rangefinder-style APS-C camera, but some design changes and technological leaps make this a tempting upgrade. Although the beginning price has risen since the previous generation, this camera is still much more expensive than certain competitors. The A6700's main selling features are for hybrid shooters who want a compact camera but still want a viewfinder, since the A6700 has become the latest Sony APS-C camera to buy for the greatest stills experience. While advances in 4K video capture, as well as the latest in AI autofocus from Sony's ZV and FX lineups, make the A6700 an attractive option to Sony's ZV portfolio. Overall, the A6700 is a great choice for hybrid trip photographers or multimedia makers looking for professional functionality in a tiny package. The Sony A7C II is built from components used in previous Sony cameras, and while it is an incremental increase over the original, it has some very welcome major enhancements to focusing and a resolution jump to 33p. The camera remains one of the greatest solutions for content makers seeking the tiniest and most compact camera with pro-level functionality. Sony has provided the best of its video capabilities, as with its other recent cameras, but the A7C II is also the body for hybrid makers who care just as much about still shooting, thanks to its rangefinder-style EVF. Despite significant improvements in camera ergonomics, it remains a challenging camera to hold with bigger Sony lenses, as the inclusion of a full-frame sensor reveals. The ZV-E1 is a wonderful vlogging camera since it is tiny, compact, and lightweight, while having some incredible capabilities, including an image-stabilized full-frame sensor and subject recognition and auto-tracking direct from the Sony A7RV. The camera is also exceedingly easy and intuitive to use, making it ideal for anybody who wants professional-looking film but does not know much about cameras. Direct from the camera, video footage is superb, crisp, clear, and with good color. Stills are equally amazing quality, but restricted by the 12-megapixel sensor. Sony's new autofocus tracking is remarkable, especially for human subjects. It is exceptionally fast and precise, and its AI skills mean you don't have to worry about focus and can concentrate on other elements of recording. The Sony A1 is all Sony claims it to be. It's a technical accomplishment, a camera that can truly do it all, and one of the greatest cameras for pros. Previously, cameras could offer speed, resolution, or video capabilities, but the A1 provides all three and even outperforms specialist sports and video cameras. Is this the ideal camera? Not exactly. The price is and will continue to be a substantial barrier, and its appeal is restricted to photographers who require all it does, not just one or two of them. This, along with its exorbitant price, precludes it from rising higher on our list. We couldn't have a top Sony cameras post without including the A1, but would we suggest it as the best one to buy? Realistically, 99 out of 100 photographers probably do not. The Sony A1's position has lately been weakened by the launch of the Nikon Z9 and Canon EOS R5C, both of which are less expensive. The Sony A9 II is the fastest, most savage full-frame sports camera we've ever handled, according to our review. This camera's lightning-fast frame rate and focusing performance are only equaled by its incredible connection, which promises to be a game-changer for professional photographers. We would have liked to see Sony include a function similar to Olympus's Pro Capture so that you never miss a key moment. However, if our most damning critique is that the A9 II is too quick for us to keep up with, Sony has clearly accomplished their goal. However, for pros who want more than speed, the Sony A1, which outperforms the A9 II in sports photography, has 8K video and 50mm stills. However, the new Sony A9 III, with a peak shutter speed of $180,000 and a revolutionary global shutter sensor, is expected to be on sale in spring 2024 and promises to transform both the Sony camera lineup and professional sports photography. The Sony A7 III may not have the blazing speed of Sony's top-tier A9 II or the ultra-high resolution of the A7R IV, but it takes many of the greatest features from these more expensive models and delivers them in a more reasonable packaging. An extremely effective 696-point AF system and a 5-axis picture stabilization system with 5 EV correction are among the highlights. A 24.2 MP back-illuminated picture sensor is combined with the newest generation image processor, and the two produce superb tonal range and allow for super high ISO settings. The handling is decent, however some may find the body a little tiny when combined with pro lenses, which is true of the Alpha family as a whole. We believe it is the best-priced Sony camera available for high performance at a reasonable price. Yet for still shooters, the older Sony A7 II is also extremely appealing and less expensive. The A7R V is technically impressive but visually unimpressive. The camera body feels too little, or not tall enough in the body, for the large professional lenses you'll be using with it, and the controls are general rather than tailored to this camera's capabilities. You may tweak the buttons indefinitely to fit your workflow, but it takes time and a good memory to remember which buttons you've changed to do what. The A7R V is a technical marvel. With 61 megapixels combined with innovative AI subject recognition, AF is outstanding, both for its quick detection and acquisition and its incredibly sticky tracking. The image quality is on par with, if not better than, that of the A7R IV, and the larger buffer makes the A7R V considerably more effective for lengthy burst photography. The Sony A7 IV represents an increase in ambition for Sony's vanilla A7 model. The Sony A7 has traditionally been the entry-level camera in the lineup, with the R models increasing resolution and the S models adding speed toss sensitivity. The Sony A7 IV, on the other hand, is everything but average. While it officially replaces the A7 III, it's a far more sophisticated camera that we believe targets a higher-level audience. The A7i is a significant step up from the A7 III, both in terms of price and features. The A7 III will continue to be produced for the time being, making purchasing difficult, which is exacerbated by the A7 iPhone's inconsistent availability. Get one if you see one. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I hope to see you all in the next video. See you later, guys.